American Express did something this week that made me laugh. They took shots back at eBay. Welcome to Flipping and Punching, and today we're gonna pull some eBay orders. We got 15 or 16 eBay orders. We got like 2, I think, Whatnot orders on the marketplace. I think we got a Posh and Macari order. So got a lot of orders across the board. We're also gonna talk about this ongoing feud right now with American Express and eBay. If you guys aren't aware of this, about, I don't know, a month or 2 ago, we briefly talked about it on this channel that eBay is no longer gonna be accepting American Express payments as of August 17th. And eBay's claim is that, ironically, eBay's claim is that American Express fees are too high. We're gonna do a deep dive into that, but American Express did something this week that made me laugh. So they took shots back at eBay, and it's pretty funny what they did. So we're gonna go over that here. Also too, we're gonna talk about my last video. If you guys didn't see the last video, I talked about my lack of motivation coming back from vacation, and I appreciate all the comments, everything is to talk about, but let's pull the first order and we'll jump into this. We actually sold 2 of the same item. One has slight damage than the other, but we sold these on 2 different platforms, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, we sold these Guitar Heroes from Nintendo Wii. Guys, these sell so fast. If you guys have them, list them. This one has some damage to it. Only cosmetic though. Didn't impact that one. So that one we sold for $39.99 plus shipping. That was on eBay. And so the first guitar on eBay, that one had damage to it for $39.99 plus shipping. The second guitar sold on Whatnot's static marketplace. The second one sold on Whatnot's marketplace. Not on a live auction, guys, just a regular marketplace. You guys aren't listing on there, you're missing out. We got $49.99 plus shipping on that. You'll also see later in this video, we sold like 2 or 3 other items on there. So we've been cross-listing with Vendoo, and it's been a game changer because selling on the Whatnot platform, on the marketplace, Whatnot's not for everybody. Whatnot has a high number of traffic that goes to that website for the live auctions. People do search that marketplace just to shop regular because they're already on the platform. So highly recommend you guys do start cross-listing on there. If you guys do want to try out, there's a link down below here with the Vendoo. You've got like, I think like 7 listings for free, and the plans are pretty cheap. So it literally has been a game changer for my business. All right, the next item, we actually sold 3 items there in A2, so we're gonna pull all 3 of these. Ironically, these all came from the same pick in Kentucky when I was at the Highway 127 sale. All right, so we sold this glove, pull that. Oh, actually, we sold this right here, Craftsman knife set. And we sold this gun holster. I think that was it that was in here. I take that back. 2 of these items were from the private pick. The other one came from a garage sale. So first item from the private pick was this catcher's mitt. Mizuno catcher's mitt. If you guys don't know, catcher's mitts sell really well. So if you guys do see them, pick them up. Especially if you know different name brands. Some different name brands can bring really good money, like this one right here. End up getting $69.99 plus shipping for this. So super excited about that. It sold really fast because it's baseball season right now. Next item from that private pick we sold is actually that Craftsman knife set. It's a utility knife set. I didn't know this was gonna have as much value as it did. I thought I saw some comps for like 30, 40 bucks online. I saw some comps online for 30 to 40 bucks. And there was one other one that sold for like $99.99. So I decided to test the orders. I listed at $79.99 and it sold within like 48 hours of listing. So really excited about that. And we got 80 bucks plus shipping on this brand new knife set. Don't want to ruin the video, but what I pay for those, but let's just say I'm doing really well in this private pick already. All right, and I also got this in Kentucky. This is actually a Ruger. This is a leather gun holster. Ruger's a really good name brand, and it is a vintage holder. I had no idea what this thing was worth, but when I bought it, it was only $1. So I was like, for $1, I'm gonna take a chance. I listed it up on eBay, and I listed it for $49.99. Buyer sent me an offer for 40 bucks. I think like the day 1 or day 2, and I took it. So I got 40 bucks plus shipping. Could have held out, probably got another 5, 10 bucks out of it, but you know, if I have $1 into it, I'd rather have the quick flip and move on. So 40 bucks plus shipping. We sold a couple Disney pins. You guys know I love selling Disney pins because my return on investment of these is so good that I absolutely love selling these. My buy cost was a little less than $3 per pin, and I've already made back all my money on all the pins. I'm already in the profit, so everything we do selling pins is always pure profit now going forward, which is great. First pin we sold is a Disney Animation Studio Tour This is a vintage pin. We had this listed for $39.99, sent out an offer for $29.99 and buyer accepted. So we got 30 bucks plus shipping. Next pin we sold is this toad pin. Had this listed on eBay, I think for $29.99. Buyer sent me an offer for 24 bucks. I accepted. So we got $24 plus shipping. Last one we sold is a cast member locker pin. Really cool pin, cast members. If you guys don't know, cast member pins actually sell for a premium. If you guys ever come across Disney cast member pins, they're usually numbered on limited editions, and they usually, not all of them, but they usually can bring a premium. But had this listed for $39.99. Buyer sent me an offer for 34 bucks, and I accepted. So we got $34.99 plus shipping. We sold all those pins. We sold those 3 pins for over $100, and we have less than 10 bucks into them, which is great. So now, for those who don't know, I do have an American Express credit card. It's actually a business credit card through the Hilton, and I actually get, for every dollar I spend, I get like 3 bonus points. I get 3 points that I can use for free hotels or other travel arrangements. I love it for hotels because when I go on picking trips, it cuts my costs down dramatically because I get free place to stay. So if I do go with other pickers, you know, a lot of times, like when I went to Fleet Crest, Florida, I got me, Dave, and Mike. We got a free suite at the Hilton when we were traveling. So we had a place to stay for free, and then we just had to pay for food. So it does cut down costs dramatically. If any of you guys are interested in getting a business card for your business, send me a message on IG or my email down below. I can send you my referral link, and you get like, if you sign up and get approved, I think you get like 30,000 or 50,000 points. It's really, really good. It's almost enough to get a free hotel. So, and then I get, I think, like 10 or 20,000 points for referring you. But all right, so let's talk about what Amex did. Now, for those who know, American Express, and I was mentioned earlier, is in a payment dispute with eBay over like going rates, which is kind of ironic. eBay is saying that American Express fees are too high. They're close to almost 4%. And I think a lot of other credit card companies are like around 3%. The reason Amex says that their fees are so high is due to technology, due to fraud, and due to other things, is why they charge a little bit higher percentage. I will tell you, someone who's had an American Express card for a while now, they have the best customer service. They have the best fraud department. When it comes to fraud, disputes, everything, they have the best customer service. So highly recommend using them. I actually have an American Express card, the Hilton edition. It's what I use for my business. Is a business credit card. I get like 3 points for every dollar I spend, and then like on like food, gas, FedEx, other things, I get like 6 points per dollar. And if I use on a Hilton property, I get 12 points per dollar, which is great because those points can be used for free hotel rooms. And as a picker that likes to travel and do picks, it cuts down my costs dramatically. And it's great for weekend getaways with my wife and the kid. So if you just want to go to like Orlando, get a hotel for the night, you know, we just use points. It doesn't cost anything out of pocket. So it's been a game changer for us. Because I use that credit card on eBay, American Express sent an email this week stating that, hey, as of August 17th, eBay is no longer going to accept American Express. So if you guys want to keep using American Express, just add your American Express to your PayPal account and pay on eBay through PayPal. I'll put the email up here. I thought it was great. I was like, shots fired at eBay. eBay doesn't want to take American Express. You know what? American Express is going to find a way for you to still make payments on eBay with American Express. I thought it was really ironic, you know, that they did that. I thought it was a big slap in the face to eBay that American Express would send out the email and say, hey, you know what? You can still use this on eBay. Regardless of what eBay is trying to tell you, you can still use our credit card through PayPal to buy purchases. Now, with that being stated, I highly recommend, if you guys don't do this, when you guys buy your shipping labels on eBay, do not use the funds that are in your eBay managed payments. You can actually go to settings and change your settings to PayPal. I put my rewards credit card on my PayPal account to make sure I pay. So every label that I purchase on eBay goes on my American Express card. That way I get free points. Not to mention, your buyers are already paying you for the labels. Your buyers are already paying you for the shipping. So that's free money. So all I do is each week when I get paid from eBay, I just make a payment to my credit card. That way you don't carry a balance. And also too, you're getting all those points for free. So highly recommend you guys do that if you guys aren't doing it right now. And if you guys are interested in a business credit card through American Express, just send me a message on like IG or my emails down below there. I can send you my referral link. You get like 30 or 50,000 points just for signing up through my referral link. And I get maybe 10 or 20,000 points. I don't know, whatever. I forget what it is, but I've done it for a couple people so far and highly recommend using a rewards credit card. It doesn't have to be American Express, but do get one for your business because it is a game changer. Retail arbitrage or go shopping at thrift stores that allow you to use credit card. I used to use my credit card every single time I go thrifting. As I'm packaging up these items, it got me thinking here. And I'm trying to figure out what to do with this baseball glove. So I did bubble wrap it, but I want to throw it in a poly bag. Yeah, there's a poly bag right there. It's well protected, 2 layers of bubble wrap around it. But it did sell for 70 bucks. So what is your guys' cutoff? Do you guys put the items in a box? Is there a certain cutoff? But certain items like a baseball glove, t-shirt, like they're not gonna get damaged in shipping in a poly bag. Knock on wood. But I don't know. So let me know in the comments down below, what is your guys' cutoff that you ship in a box compared to shipping in a poly bag? All right, we sold another guitar. This one was actually a Macari. Nintendo Wii. Had this, I don't know. I haven't stockpiled these, so I had like 5 or 6 of them sent at the house. When I was in Kentucky at the Highway 127 sale, I ended up coming back with 4 guitars, and I was like, you know what, I just need to list them. When I listed 3 of the guitars up, they sold within like the first like 48 hours of listing. So I decided to go grab the other ones I have and get those listed, which this one is that. And we end up sold this in Macari, cross-listing with Vendoo. I took an offer, I had it listed for 50 bucks. I took an offer for 40 bucks because there's no fees for sellers on Macari. The buyer pays the fees. So I got 40 bucks plus shipping on that. Speaking about cross-listing, we sold a couple more items on Whatnot. This is on the regular Whatnot marketplace. Sold a bag of vintage vinyl Smurf figures. These are from the late 80s. Actually, these are from maybe the early, I don't know. These are from the 80s. Had this listed for $19.99. Someone sent me an offer, I think, for like 16 bucks. I accepted, so it's $16 plus shipping. Got these, I think, when I was up in Virginia for the 100-mile sale. I ended up buying a bunch of like vinyl figures off a guy. And I think maybe I had like 10 bucks into all of them all together. Next time we sold, it's been really popular as of late in the vintage community. We sold an Affliction shirt. Affliction does have a gun on the front of it there. Affliction shirts can sell really well. We had that listed for $29.99. I think buyer sent us an offer for 24 bucks, 25 bucks, and we sold. And it sold. So we get 25 bucks plus shipping. I think I paid $1 or $2 for the shirt. One thing to look out for with the Affliction shirts, sometimes they are reversible, so always make sure to check the inside of them because it can really help you sell the shirt. Sometimes Affliction shirts are reversible, so keep that in mind when you do find them. All right, so in my last video, I talked about how getting back from vacation, I was lacking motivation, and I appreciate all the comments you guys have been posting there. Give me tips and tricks, what helps for you guys. I think I left out a major part of it, though, why I had a lack of motivation. Not because I'm not a hard worker, because as you guys know, I do all my own editing for all my 3 channels. I film, I do all my own editing. I sell on 4 or 5 different platforms. I do lives. I do a podcast with Nurse Flipper. So I'm super busy. I do a lot of work. So the work part's not scary for me. I'm not scared of work or putting in the time. And when I got back, I went right back to the business, putting in the time and effort. But I think ADH Dave said it best. I think ADH Dave said it best one day when we were coming back from the Flea across Florida, which is it's a highway sale. It was a 2-day sale. When I go on these highway trips, it's always hard to start back up again. And I think the biggest reason for that is we get such a natural high from sourcing. My favorite day, one thing I look forward to every week is garage sale day, because I go out, I'm treasure hunting. You never know what you're gonna find. The excitement of finding buried treasure for $1 that could sell for $20. There's nothing beats that. I'm sorry. For me, I love every minute of that. Went to Kentucky. I left on Tuesday morning, got there Tuesday night. I went picking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in through Kentucky. On my way up there, I picked a little bit in Georgia at some antique malls. Went to a car shop in Georgia, went to a car shop in Kentucky. So I did a lot of picking, and having that natural, you get that natural high, your excitement, your adrenaline's flowing from going on these trips. And then when you get back, you kind of miss that, you want that. So I think that's the biggest thing that why I kind of lacked the motivation when I first got back, because I was so used to getting that dopamine hit every day of the excitement or looking forward to going picking. And I knew the first weekend when I got back, I was actually gonna take off picking because I had so much work to do. So I think that played a big part into it. But dude, I will say I do appreciate all the comments I did get I appreciate all the comments got in the video and all the suggestions on what you guys listen to. And you guys give me some really good suggestions, so I appreciate that. All right, we sold a lot of CDs. These are Monster Magnet CDs. Monster Magnet, Monster Magnet. We get all 4 of these. We sold these in a lot. Anytime I have like rock CDs, rap CDs, anytime I buy CDs from the same band and I have multiple of them, I usually put those in lots. Try to get around the $15 or more price point to keep them listed on eBay. Had those listed for $29.99. I think I had it listed for $29.99. Sent an offer for $24.99. Buyer accepted. So we get 25 bucks plus shipping on those. I paid 30 bucks for like close to 100 CDs. I've already sold off the rest of the CDs for like 35 bucks. And I listed all the good ones on eBay. I listed between like 200 or 300 bucks. So I'm gonna do really good once all these CDs sell. All right, next time we sold is a strategy guide. As I talked about in previous videos, not my best buy. This is Godfather strategy guide. I had this listed for like $10.99. Sent buyer an offer for $8.99. They accepted. So I got $8.99 plus shipping for that, which is probably cost the buyer like, I don't know, 13, 14 bucks after shipping costs. The buyer was international, and I got a notification that it went international, and I ended up finding the buyer paid a total of like $38 for that with international shipping. So it's crazy what eBay charges the international buyers. They had to pay the domestic and pay the international shipping on top of customs, on top of the sales tax, and the cost of the item. So it just blows my mind what people international will pay for stuff, but it makes sense to me. If they can't get it over there, they can only get it from the States. They have to pay up for the items. Every video I do, my dogs are being bad. For once, it's not the dogs this time, it's the cat. Samantha has stolen my bubble wrap and using it as a toy. What are you doing? You pulled down my bubble wrap that I was using to pack up my boxes. And next time we sold on Whatnot, once again, cross-listing with Vendoo. On the stat, actually not on an auction at the static marketplace because we were cross-listing with Vendoo, but it's a lot of vintage Captain America comic books. These are 70s here. It's a whole stack of them. They're actually in really good condition, so. It's a big stack of 70s and 80s. All comes bagged and board. There's a lot, 29 of them. I had it listed for $69.99. Buyer sent me an offer for 56 bucks and I accepted. So I got 56 bucks plus shipping. I literally have less, probably in that entire lot, I probably have about $3 invested into it because I bought out some massive collections, like 13 to 15. I think I bought like, the first collection I bought that these came from was a long box collection of 13 long boxes, and each long box had roughly 250 to 300 books in there. And I got those for dirt cheap, and I ended up grading a ton of stuff. I made 10 times my money on it. Everything else is pure profit. So I'm gonna start listing some big comic locks up just to start moving. I need to clear off these shelves so I can use them for storage and reduce the amount of items I have. But all right, next time we sold is a designer box. This is actually a new one. We haven't sold this brand yet. It's this one right here. It's a weird shaped box too. Dior. We ended up getting $24.99 plus shipping for this. I paid $5 a box when I bought all these. So glad to see this one sell because this one's big and see next to my head, it's pretty big. All right, next time we sold this one actually sold on Poshmark. It's actually a pair of shorts. These are Columbia women's shorts. Originally were 45 bucks. Then they were discounted to 30 bucks. They're brand new with tags. Got them at a garage sale. I think I paid $1 for them. Ended up listing them, I think, for $24.99. Buyer sent me an offer for 18 bucks. I accepted. So I got $18 plus shipping. Speaking about Poshmark, weird thing just happened. So buyer just sent me an offer for a Guitar Hero video game from Xbox One. I accepted offer, and then I got a message saying that the buyer's payment didn't go through. So first time it's ever happened to me. I don't sell a lot on Poshmark, but the item will still stay in the marketplace for sale until the buyer updates their payment. So hopefully they update their payment, and then we can complete that transaction. All right, next time we actually sold a box. As you see on my designer boxes up top there. This is a Fendi magnetic box. Got this in my big box lot, paid $5 for it. Had this listed on eBay, I think for $34.99. Buyer sent me an offer, I think for 25 bucks, and I accepted, so I got $25 plus shipping. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I'm gonna be live on Whatnot on Wednesday night this week doing a Disney show, and then Thursday afternoon at like 3 p.m. I'm going to be doing a storage unit blowout. So it's a raid train. I'll be going on from 3 to 4 Eastern Standard Time, so come hang out. Dude, I'm gonna give away some great deals. I'm gonna run some really good items too, so you guys don't wanna miss that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, make sure you guys keep flipping and punching.